Good afternoon, First Stage Academy family, here on this lovely Thursday. I'm excited to be here for end of day. I'm Mr. Colton from our First Stage Theater Academy, and let's get right into it with some announcements. So first of all, our summer registration is open right now, so please find some time to go to firststage.org/academy to sign up now. We'll love to see you there. Also, looking at some things you can do from home for First Stage, and to showcase the work you are already doing for First Stage, check out our FS at Home series on our website. As well, submit your stuff with the hashtag FS at Home to represent yourself doing that wonderful First Stage work that we know you guys are continuing. As well, if you'd like to reach out and help First Stage in these times, there's a lot of ways you can do that. Check it out. Some great ways you can support First Stage in this time are, if you had any tickets to see one of our canceled performances, you may consider donating your tickets to First Stage. As well, you can create your family package for our upcoming season in 2021. You can purchase a gift card that's redeemable for tickets for a Theater Academy class, or you can just continue to share your love for First Stage on our Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter page. And if there's another way you would like to help, please reach out to us and we would love to hear from you. We appreciate any and all support that you guys have to give. We really do appreciate you signing in to watch these, and we appreciate all that you do for First Stage as a representative of First Stage and as an advocate. Also, make sure that you're submitting those challenges and acknowledgements as well as those Ask Academy questions. It really helps us with the show when we have some input from the students that we teach and from the families who enjoy our program. We just really love to have all sorts of different voices included on the show, and you can help us with that by submitting those great things. So I think that that's just about it for my announcements today. We don't have any acknowledgements that were submitted, but we encourage you to get those in. And in just a moment after our reflection for the day, we're going to have our Ask Academy question, which is today, what made you want to get into theater, or what started you out in theater? And I'm really interested to learn some stories that I may not have heard from some of my colleagues. But for right now, let's just go ahead and reflect on the day's work that we've done. Go ahead and find yourself in neutral standing balance or actor neutral. Let your shoulders drop. Let the tongue go off the roof of your mouth, where your jaw is not tensed. We do all sorts of things that actually create tension. We don't even realize it, right? Just take some time to relax but be mindful. Take a deep breath in to center yourself. Right into your diaphragm and out. So I talked this morning about why we make challenges for ourselves and how it almost seems crazy that, especially in times of stress and in times of uncertainty, that we continue to hold ourselves to higher standards. I think it's so important that we do be illogical, though, and I think that there's logic in it. You'll find that passion doesn't work on a 24-hour-a-day clock. It happens when you least expect it. You're laying in bed and you have a great idea for a poem, or you have this thing that you're thinking about, your piece. You weren't up rehearsing it, but you were thinking about it, and now you have this idea you'd like to try. You'll find that passion happens all around you at all points in the day, and that while it's important to make schedules and to set calendars, that you're going to find yourself caught up in the things that you love to where going in to do them is not an inconvenience, right? It's actually a source of release versus tension when you're able to do that work or when you have the privilege of doing that work. So much of what I love about teaching in terms of being in the classroom and working directly with students and not having the barrier of the screen, right? Those are things that I wish would just go away, and I wish I could just do what I normally do in the classroom, right? But finding how my passion for teaching and my passion for art carries over even when there's that new barrier. How our passions find new voices and we find new ways to express those passions, and we don't let those things get in our way, right? We make the best of them, or we find how to make light of the barrier that we have, and we try to use it in the work that we do, right? By all the creative things that people around the country are doing with webcams and online shows and all of that stuff. It's a sign that passion pays off and that it doesn't rest even when times get tough. So I encourage you to allow yourself the time to keep working. Allow yourself the time to pursue your passion. Even when you have the school calendar, even when you have those things, know that everybody right now is going through that situation of calendars and schedules and online content and classes, and everyone understands. And everyone knows the importance of taking time for yourself. And while you may be doing hard work while you are having fun, it doesn't make it not hard work. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. Take a deep breath in. And out. And one more big deep breath in. And out. And forward. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys on the show in 2 weeks. Now, for a farewell, please enjoy our Ask Academy question. What made you want to get into theater? Have a great day, guys. I'll see you later. As I first mentioned in another video, I got into theater because of a crush I had on a girl in my 3rd grade class. But to expand on that, I was in an accident actually in 3rd grade where I was riding in a cart pulled by some horses with my grandma and my sister, and the pole that goes between the horses of the wagon actually caught in what's called a pivot track in a field, and it launched us out. And in that accident, I shattered my femur, I broke my arm, I bruised my right lung, and I fractured my jaw, my orthodontist said, later on that I must have. And through that experience, I had a helper in class every day who would help me write because my writing hand was broken. And being stuck in a chair and not able to go outside and run around at recess and do things in the wintertime because our playground, I couldn't get my wheelchair out there, it made me really interested in other people and other experiences. And I was extremely shy, and just sort of immersing myself with others and the school play that we were doing. I did my first ever acting scene in a wheelchair, actually, after the accident. It really made me sort of come out of my shell and start to discover more of myself. And I actually wrote an essay about the experience called "Silence is Golden, but my wheelchair was silver" in high school, and I got an A. So there's that too.
I didn't really have one particular thing that happened that made me want to start doing theater. Even in one of my baby books from when I was very young, there's comments in there from my dad about how basically as soon as I could start making noise, I was singing. So I think that I just always had this love of music. And then I said on an earlier Ask Academy that actually my older sister started performing in a show choir, and I looked up to her so much. And so I couldn't wait to get my turn, and that was just sort of the start of performing. And then I started doing musicals and theater shortly thereafter.
Hello, First Stage. Theater provides you with a deeper understanding of human behavior. It promotes healing, transformation, and empathy, and it helps you to become a more effective communicator. And that's why I joined theater, because theater is life-changing and is also very healing. Have a great day.
Well, way back when I was 7 years old, thereabouts, I was in Texas at this restaurant called Joe's Crab Shack that my cousins took my family to, and there was a live band, and this live band asked anyone that would want to dance and do the Macarena on a table to jump up on the table and do the Macarena. I immediately heard jump on the table, dance, great. So I hopped on the table, I did the Macarena, people were applauding. I started to feel this love and support for what I was doing. And then later, I did the chicken dance. I was just grooving on that table. It was amazing. And my aunt, uncle, cousins, my mom and my dad suddenly said, whoa, okay, so this dude loves to entertain and be seen. Get him on a stage, get him a TV show, get him something, right? Just have him perform. And then I started doing theater after that with the love and support of all my family. And that's where it all began. Joe's Crab Shack, dancing on a table.